guys. So this is day 73 in our actual days. It's day 92 in our book. And we are doing our devotional day in which we are honoring Demeter. So, your table of correspondences that you might want to know for Demeter. The symbols are grain and the scythe. Her tools are the sickle, bowling, and the white-handled knife. Her magical essences and herbs are cypress, honeysuckle, oak moss, civet, and myrrh. Direction is the west. She rules over tides, rhythms, maternal influence, and universal love. Her animal symbols are the lion. Sacred foods are all ripe fruits and grains, and her magical stones are the star, sapphire, and the cat's eye. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background. Oh my goodness. Do you see Piper's head? This is Piper's head right there. She's not a kitty. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background about Demeter, and then I'm going to tell you guys about your practice for the day. So, Demeter, which is pronounced how I said it, is a Greek goddess who is an archetype of motherly magic, fecundity, whatever that word, and abundance. Her name means earth goddess mother. The ancient Greeks associated her with her magic with the harvest, with wheat and barley. Demeter's myth intertwines with that of her mythic daughter Persephone, which is an awesome story. If you guys have not heard it, you really need to check it out. They may actually talk about it. They do talk about it. Oh my gosh, I love this story. Okay. In myth, Hades, which is the lord of the underworld, abducts Persephone. One Homeric hymn to Demeter says about the abduction of Persephone, "No one is to blame but Zeus, who gave her to Hades to be called his wife. And Hades seized her and took her, loudly crying in his chariot, down to his realm of mist and gloom. Demeter then searched the worlds for her lost daughter, weeping all the while. Because of her grief, she caused the earth to become barren. It was then Zeus sent the gods to Mount Olympus to persuade Demeter to return to her home and restore the earth's bounty. But Demeter refused to go. She vowed never to let the earth bear fruit until she was reunited with Persephone." Wiccans most associate Demeter with the mother aspect of the feminine divine. Demeter rules all cycles and the passage of seasons, since she is the personification of all nature. When you tap into the archetypical energies of Demeter, you also invoke your ability to work within the framework of natural cycles. Through her, you come to see that all things have their season and their time. Demeter reminds us that each of us are a manifestation of the bounty of nature, but we have to recognize the bounty of our lives. Demeter is aligned with the west, with tides, rhythms, and dusk. Her sacred colors are green and amber. Now, before I go into the practice for today, I do want to finish up that story because it is so good and they didn't really finish it in here for whatever reason. She vowed never to let the earth bear fruit until she was reunited with Persephone. This is Demeter. Okay. So the way that the story goes is that Hades came to an agreement to where he would allow Persephone to come home to be with Demeter for half a year, which is why, if you notice, during fall and winter, we have the very barren months where everything dies. That is when Persephone is down in the underworld with Hades. And when she comes back to be with her mother, that is spring and summer when everything is alive and abundant, because Demeter allows the earth to regenerate all of its goodness. So that's the whole story, and I know it doesn't have a lot to do with what we're actually going into. I just wanted you guys to hear the rest of the story because I absolutely love mythology, and that is one of my favorite stories. So anyway, so the Demeter practice. So what you're going to do today is you're going to assemble an altar in Demeter's honor. When you've completed this task, face the altar and intone her name, one syllable at a time, until you sense her presence surrounding you. Once she has arrived, spend some time contemplating what it might mean to serve this aspect of deity. Take time to ask Demeter what it would mean to live life through her energy and listen for her answer. Spend the day honoring this goddess by celebrating the diversity and bounty of your own existence. It does exist, so look for it. Now, when you guys are doing your altar, oh my gosh, there are thousands of different ways that you can construct altars honoring deities. And I know that we did one before, I think we did a devotional day before. But I honestly can't remember if we did or not. So you can use anything you want. You can make it a permanent altar. You can make it one that you only have up for a couple days. You can have it up for a day. And you can use, that's why I gave you guys the correspondences. You can use any of the correspondences. If none of these even sound right to you, and you feel like Demeter has some other correspondences, you can use something else that more aligns you with her. You can use a little table, you can use, your bedroom dresser, you can use whatever it is that feels right to you. Candles, incense, different colors, swatches, herbs, crystals, whatever it is that feels right to you to get your energies aligned with Demeter's, use them. So that is today. That's our devotional day. This is an awesome goddess to work with today. So I hope that you guys have a lot of fun, and I will see you later. Bye.